How to sell 40 homes in 1 year. I started with calling the expireds, right? All the homes that canceled, didn't sell. Every morning I woke up, started my calls from 9 to 11. I called all the canceled and expired and asked them, why didn't your house sell? How can I help you sell their house? Or I had this cool slogan and I would tell them, I said, hey, let me sell your house for 90 days or it's free. And they just like, okay, what do you mean it's free? And so I would go to them and say, okay, I'm gonna help you sell your house. And if I'm not able to get you an offer, then it's free. There's no cost to you. And that just gets them excited about having that conversation with them and get you into the door. Because of that line, I was able to list 12 houses from calling all of the canceled and expired. Okay, that's one way that got me to the 40 deals. The other one is I did open house on Fridays and Saturdays. You guys, it takes work. There's nothing fun about it. Some days I would go to the open house, walk on the streets, it's raining, put the sign out on the street. It wasn't fun and no one showed up, but I never gave up. I did it every weekend, Friday to Saturday. And then on Sundays, I saved those days for showings. I would do open house on Fridays and Saturday, meet new clients. And when I was at the open house, I was like, hey, if this is not a good fit for you, I have 4 of other properties that's available. One, $50,000 or $60,000 lower. And then the others, maybe 50 to 100,000 higher, but had the extra bedroom that they were looking for that this house didn't, or, had the big backyard that this house didn't. I provided knowledge, information at my open house to help guide them to their next property. And when I walk through with a client and they're coming through, I just provide so much data and value to them and educate them on the buying process. It's almost like every time someone came into my open house, it was an interview. I asked them questions, I find out what their needs are, and then deliver the knowledge to them for free, helping, guiding them. And it was funny, I was doing open house and this couple came, they moved here from Alaska. They had all their stuff in storage and they walked through the house and I just gave them so much knowledge and things to look for during an inspection. It's like, I don't know who you're working for, but when you do an inspection and you buy a house, these are the key things you need to look for. And make sure that your inspector really looks deep into these items because these are big ticket items that could cost you a lot of money when you buy a house. They were so blown away that they end up hiring me to help them buy their next house, right? And then it just led from one transaction to another. And what I've learned is taking care of the current client at 100% capacity. Just love on them, take care of them, really help them through their journey and not just keep looking for the next deal, right? I mean, as salespeople, we have a client, we're helping them and we're looking for the next transaction. We're looking for the next buyer and looking for the next seller. What I would say is just really focus on that client in front of you. Wow them, make them feel amazing during the process. And then at the end, when they sign at the dotted line and they're closing and you deliver the keys, ask them, it's like, I hope that I was able to guide you and provide you enough information to get you in this home. If you know anybody else that's looking to buy or sell, your referral and your people who are your friends are gonna be like you, and those are the people I wanna work with. And you'll just get referrals after referral. So when I started, I was able to sell 21 homes my first year because of that work ethic and that continue, day in, day out activity that I did and nurturing my clients to, never giving up on the open house, just doing that open house every week over week. A lot of my friends were hanging out on the weekend. They were like, okay, we're not gonna call Ty because she's probably working. And those are the sacrifices that I took when I built my career. I knew that it would pay off in the long run. I trusted myself and my knowledge and ability to deliver. And I knew that I couldn't be the friend that they needed at that time because I needed to grow my business. And that's okay, right? I think everybody has FOMO. Who here doesn't have FOMO, right? You're just afraid of missing out and all these things. But at the end of the day, you have to silence the noise and really focus on your career and what you're trying to build. Once you do that, then you're able to do whatever you want. You can go to every event, you can go on every vacation when you build the business to where it needs to be. And so I was at 21 transaction. The activities I did, the open house, the cold calling all the expireds and cancels, and then working my database, my clients, right? I loved on them. I sent them a birthday card. I called them. I had a 3 client appreciation event every year. I did the pumpkin patch every year. I did the take pictures with Santa, toy drive every year. And then I did a summer event, which is a movie night. Come, bring your family, movie night, Easter. We put eggs all over the movie theater. They bring their family and their kids, and then the kids hunt for Easter eggs in the movie theater. It was such a blast. We did raffle, gave away prizes. Those events, I'm able to see 150 of my clients at one time. I stay on top of mine. And those activities took me from 21 transaction to over 40 transaction. I was so busy, you guys. My daughter came to me and was like, Mom, I never see you. And that's when I got to a point where I knew I had to grow my team, and I started to hire and leverage off of that. And you can too. Sit down and put those 3 key activities down. They are non-negotiable. Either you're interested or you're committed. If you guys need any help with your goal setting or your real estate, reach out to me. I would love to have a conversation with you and help you through it.